Hi, I'm Ronnie Garvin at Mountain Empire. This is your wrestling. Hello, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here along with Michael Sutherland, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Southern States Wrestling. We are coming on the heels of WrestleFest 2012, and what an incredible event it was, Michael, as we're going to be taking some highlight looks today.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm going to tell you right now, I believe this was absolutely the worst night in James McHone's career, and we're going to take a look at why that may be the case here just a little bit later on. Plus, we're going to hear some big news about the event coming back to Mount Carmel on August the 10th, and wow, some big matches already been signed. We're going to find out about one today, and we're also going to take a look at the Ladies Championship. Actually, that's how we're going to kick the event off today, the television show off today, with Misty James and Candi Divine. Let's take a look at highlights of that match right now. All right, folks, this is one of the featured contests here at WrestleFest 2012 for the Southern States Wrestling Women's Championship. The Queen, Misty James, defending her title against a true legend in the sport of ladies wrestling, and that is Miss Candi Divine, as Candi Divine, former three-time AWA World Women's Champion. She has traveled all across the country, former North American Ladies Champion, former United States Ladies Champion, just about any championship that there was to be held in the ladies division anywhere, Candi Divine has held it except the SSW Women's Championship, and she may add that to her resume tonight. Candi still wrestles on occasion. As you can see here, she's kind of like Jimmy Valiant. She picks her spots when she wants to wrestle, and she knows the history, the lineage, and the importance of the SSW Women's Championship, as some of the top females in the sport today has held that championship. Yes, it has been dominated by Misty James for quite some time, but that makes no difference because she has lost that title to some top-flight women's athletes, and she may lose it tonight to Candi Divine, Joe.
It very well could happen, Michael Sutherland, no doubt about that. Candi Divine is absolutely double tough ladies champion. I mean, there's no two ways about it. She is a champion and has been a champion at the world level on many, many occasions. Some of her battles with the sensational Sherry Martel back in the American Wrestling Alliance were absolute classic encounters. Sherry was one of the greatest ladies champions of all time as well. In my opinion, she was a great person and a great champion as well. God rest her soul. But Candi and Misty here, man, this is going to be epic. It's already, gotten off to quite a start here. Misty's got her down, got her covered, only got a quick one count out of that before Candi was able to kick out here. But, man, what a reaction. The crowd here is absolutely 100% behind Misty James. She got another quick one count there. And, man, Mike, what a great match. I feel like I'm a fan at ringside watching this one.
Absolutely. I was looking forward to calling this just because of the history that Candi Divine brought in the ring, and that is no slap in the face to Misty James because she is an accomplished athlete herself. But Candi Divine carries...
oh, wait a minute.
Carries
what in the...
fans, as you can see, waddling on your TV screen. Here comes the leader of the big business army, James McHone, and I have no idea what business, no pun intended, that he serves out here. But, well, you got to believe that he's got a valid interest in this. I don't know, as he got Candi Divine under payroll tonight or something, it wouldn't surprise me. I thought Candi Divine might have a little more class than that if she is kind of on the take with McHone. But nonetheless, now Misty James is, well, Candi Divine asking, what are you doing out here? You know, let's don't forget about Candi's battles with Medusa Michelli. Everyone remembers Medusa from WCW and Alundra Blaze from the WWF, but Medusa was an AWA Women's Champion as well, and Candi had some big-time battles. And look at this. James McHone just pulled the foot of Misty James, and he's getting in the ring. He's telling Candi Divine, I'm trying to help you. Don't you get it?
Oh, she just nailed McHone. Misty's nailing him. Well, this is what he deserves right here. He deserves to get his butt beat. Sticking his nose in this match. He had absolutely no business whatsoever out here. Candi Divine didn't hire him. She didn't contract him or anything else. I hope they knock him right on his butt.
Well, they have to replace the boards in the middle of the ring after he just flopped all over. And you can see his jaws is just a flopping in the air as he's running to the dressing room. Well, so much for that, folks. It was referee going to rule it a no contest.
Disqualification or what do I call it?
No contest, I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled a no contest due to outside interference. Let's give a big round of applause to both Candi and Misty, though.
Well, fans, this sure didn't wind up the way we wanted it to. We wanted to see a decisive victory for one of these two ladies, but nonetheless, James McHone, he got what was coming to him.
Wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here with one half of the Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Steve Flynn. August the 10th, you and Ray Idol have got a tremendous challenge coming down for you. The Niagara Tag Team Champions are coming after you guys for those Southern States Tag Team Championships. Steve, I know y'all are a very experienced tag team, but these guys work. I'd heard that one. Wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here along with Steve Flynn. And August the 10th, Steve Flynn, one half of the Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and Ray Idol will be taking on the Niagara Tag Team Champions coming all the way down from Canada. Steve, this is a huge international challenge for your belts this time.
It doesn't matter who it is. I have faith that Ray's going to be right there behind me. I'm as tough as they come. Ray is just strong and tough. We don't have any problem. We don't have any worries. We're going to give the people a good match. We're going to send them boys back up to Canada where they belong.
August the 10th should be a huge event, and of course, you had a tremendous match here tonight at WrestleFest against Scott Sterling, almost captured that Tennessee title.
Well, once again, James McHone has stuck his nose in somebody's business and cost him a belt. He got paid back a little bit later in the night. But Scott Sterling, I pinned you right in the ring. Somewhere down the road, you'll be mine again.
August the 10th, fans, it's International Superstar Night, an international spectacular, Southern States Wrestling, August the 10th. Steve Flynn, Ray Idol taking on the Niagara Tag Team Champions from Canada. Make sure you're there.
With the economy changing almost daily and not always for the best, let Hassie'sKitchenTable.com keep your food budget under control. Leave the work up to us as we find inexpensive recipes, cooking, and shopping tips. You will soon have all the tips, ideas, recipes you need to feed your family well on a budget and have fun while doing it.
Fans of the Mountain Empire, if you're looking for a great and exciting new way to bring funds into your nonprofit, the way to do it is with a great wrestling card of Southern States Wrestling. We're going to give you the money the night that we collect it right there in your hometown. That way you don't have to wait weeks and weeks on the proceeds to come in. Joe Wheeler, it's a great way to raise funds.
No doubt about that, Michael Sutherland. Great way to get a bunch of folks together, have a good time, enjoy a fun-filled family night with Southern States Wrestling. Wrestling action that you can bring the 5-year-old children right on up to the 88-year-old grandmothers to, because it's family-friendly, family fun, as only Southern States Wrestling can do. If you own a business in the Tri-Cities, we do have advertising space available right here on the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour, seen on the CW Tri-Cities 4 and across the world on Facebook and Blip TV. Contact us at the address on your screen, sswking@aol.com, for more information.
SSW fundraising events, we're going to meet your needs.
The stars of the Power Half Hour are coming to a town near you. Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m., EWP Arena, 638 Highway 11W, Rutledge, Tennessee. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m., Smoky Mountain Arena, Waynesville, North Carolina. Tonight, 8 p.m., EWP Arena, 638 Highway 11W, Rutledge, Tennessee. It's an international wrestling spectacular. Friday night, August 10th, Armed Forces Center Armory, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. And the return to the Mountain Empire of the heavenly body, Dr. Tom Pritchard. Mount Carmel, Friday night, August 10th, 8 p.m. at the Armed Forces Center Armory. The stars of the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour are coming to a town near you. Be there!
Wrestling fans, August the 10th, Southern States Wrestling returns to Mount Carmel, Tennessee at the Armed Forces Center. And we're having a huge return matchup between Eric Darkstorm and Kyle Matthews. The last time these guys fought, Mike, you know, Darkstorm didn't want to give Matthews any respect, even though he took him to the limit. This time we might see a little different story.
Absolutely right. Back at Summer Bash in June right here in Mount Carmel, what a tremendous showing that they put on in that ring for all the fans. But unfortunately for Kyle Matthews, he didn't get what he wanted out of the match, so the promoters have booked that match one more time right here for big August the 10th, the International Spectacular. Right now what we want to do is go back and take a look at some highlights from their match in June. Folks, stick around. You want to see this.
Fans, I'm joined once again by pure talent Eric Darkstorm. And Eric, some harsh comments last week concerning Kyle Matthews. You talked about you wanted your shot here in Southern States Wrestling.
I think I made myself clear. Harsh comments, all I did was tell the truth, Matt Rhodes. When the Kentucky Derby is over, does anyone remember the jockey's name? Does anyone know who the bantamweight champion is? Does anyone know who the flyweight boxing champion of the world is? No. They know who the heavyweight champion is, though. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to be the heavyweight champion. I'm here to be the Tennessee champion. I'm not here to mess around with little kids. Kyle Matthews is a great competitor, Matt Rhodes. He's a great competitor. Maybe he should go wrestle Rey Mysterio. He's got his mask hanging on his wall, so it might mean a lot to him. As far as me wrestling him, I got nothing to prove. I got nothing else to say about him. I got a lot of respect for Frank the Tank Parker, though, and I really want my shot at him. So I'm undefeated on my watch since I've been back, Matt. Have I lost a match yet?
I haven't seen you lose.
Well, I haven't lost a match. That's why you haven't seen it. So matchmakers, listen up. I want a shot at the heavyweight championship. And when I get that shot, I'm taking it back to West Virginia. And there's two things you can do about that. Actually one, Matt Rhodes. Nothing.
There you have it from Eric Darkstorm. He has made his priorities loud and clear. Maybe Mac McMurray and Al Bass are listening. We'll find out very soon. Wrestling fans, we're joined once again by a man who recently made his debut here in the Mountain Empire. That is international wrestling star Kyle Matthews at a very impressive outing against Eric Darkstorm. We've seen you come in on the short end of the stick. We've heard some very controversial comments coming from Darkstorm over the past couple of weeks. Those just made a few minutes ago. Your comments, buddy.
You know, Eric Darkstorm, I may not be the biggest. I may not be the toughest. But I'll tell you what, every time I get in that ring, no matter my size, no matter who I'm facing, I promise I give you everything I got. And you know what? When we wrestled, I gave everything I got. And I was man enough to admit that you were the better man. But Eric Darkstorm, I will be back. And I don't need fancy sunglasses. I don't need fancy sayings. I just need one more chance. One more chance, and I will beat you. And when it's all said and done, he will respect me.
Kyle Matthews wanting one more chance at Eric Darkstorm here inside Southern States Wrestling. We're back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. It's your old friend here, Handsome Beau James. Some people like to call me the King of Kingsport, and I'm here to tell you, it's finally here. Do you want to be a wrestler, kid? My first full-length book, 348 pages, never publicly told stories, rare photos, a history lesson of pro wrestling in East Tennessee. How I got my career started as a promoter at the age of 14 years old. How my in-ring career started at 15 years old. Stories of being so blessed and getting to work and compete with people like the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff, the Mongolian Stomper, Izzy Slapowitz, Nature Boy Buddy Landell, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, Ricky Morton, and a whole lot more. Let's not forget about those practical jokes that wrestlers like to pull on one another, a whole chapter dedicated to that. Tributes to many of my fallen heroes turned friends like Wahoo McDaniel, Road Warrior Hawk, Sherry Martell, Billy Joe Travis, Moondog Spot, and a whole lot more. Buy your copy today, kingofkingsport.com. Each book comes with signed pictures of not only myself, but my beautiful wife, Misty James, and a DVD with never-before-seen matches, interviews, and special insight from me that follows the book. Do you want to be a wrestler, kid? Available now, kingofkingsport.com.
With the economy changing almost daily and not always for the best, let Hassie'sKitchenTable.com keep your food budget under control. Leave the work up to us as we find inexpensive recipes, cooking, and shopping tips. You will soon have all the tips, ideas, recipes you need to feed your family well on a budget and have fun while doing it.
The stars of the Power Half Hour are coming to a town near you. Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m., EWP Arena, 638 Highway 11W, Rutledge, Tennessee. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m., Smoky Mountain Arena, Waynesville, North Carolina. Tonight, 8 p.m., EWP Arena, 638 Highway 11W, Rutledge, Tennessee. It's an international wrestling spectacular. Friday night, August 10th, Armed Forces Center Armory, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. And the return to the Mountain Empire of the heavenly body, Dr. Tom Pritchard. Mount Carmel, Friday night, August 10th, 8 p.m. at the Armed Forces Center Armory. The stars of the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour are coming to a town near you. Be there!
Well, that didn't work, James McHone. Ron Garvin doing exactly what he is supposed to do, and he puts both of them down. I don't know what Crunch has to do out here. Here comes James McHone in the ring, and he hit Beau James right between the shoulder blades, but it didn't do any good. I believe that just made him a little mad, and I can't wait for this.
I hope Beau cleans his clock.
I'm going to sit back and watch this, Joe.
He's got him. Yeah, here we go. Beau James now opening up Beau James McHone. Series of hard shots. There's the right hand. As Ronnie Garvin is taking care of business outside on the floor, he's got Crunch and Scott Sterling down as Beau is just laying him in on James McHone. Series.
Beau has been waiting on this for months and maybe a couple of years, and to be honest with you, we've got a new Southern States Wrestling heavyweight champion in the King of Kingsport, handsome Beau James. He has just defeated Frank the Tank Parker right here in Mount Carmel at WrestleFest. Folks, we have seen history in the making. The fans are coming towards Beau James. They love what they just saw. Frank Parker's victory. Folks, the 4-year streak of Frank Parker is done. Beau James, your brand new Southern States Wrestling heavyweight champion. I don't get excited too much at the broadcast booth. Fans, those of you that's listened to me for years know I don't believe in screaming and hollering at the broadcast booth, but we just saw history in the making. Beau James, the brand new SSW heavyweight champion. Ronnie Garvin puts Scott Sterling and the equalizer down. James McHone gets beat within an inch of his life, and Frank Parker gets rolled up 1, 2, 3, and a new champion. Folks, right here at WrestleFest 2012. Wow, what an event.
Wrestling fans, tonight, WrestleFest 2012, one of the biggest nights in Southern States Wrestling history without question. The man who seemed nearly invincible has been defeated. Frank the Tank Parker, he went through so many people. Demolition Axe, Ricky Morton. He's defeated Jimmy Valiant, Reed Flair. I mean, the list goes on and on of the guys who have fallen at the feet of Frank the Tank Parker. But Beau James, tonight, you accomplished something that so many have tried to do. You were able to take that SSW Heavyweight Championship from Frank Parker. I know this has got to be one of the highlights of your career tonight.
It's a moment I never thought was going to get here. 4 years, he was only beat 2 different times. Both of those times by Ray Idle. Ray Idle, I'm not taking anything away from him. He knows this because I've talked to him in the car and talked to him in the dressing room. He was a great champion. But tonight was my turn. Thanksgiving 2010, I tried. I give it 110%. But James McHone, you stacked a deck of cards against me I couldn't beat. May of 2011, I traveled to West Virginia to try to get this belt, and once again, James McHone paid off some thugs. All I ever asked for was an even opportunity. All I ever asked for was a chance. All I ever asked for was one golden opportunity. And it came in former world champion, the one-man gang in the hands of Stone, Ronnie Garvin. Scott Sterling, Crunch the Equalizer. They're double tough men, but Ronnie Garvin took care of them. James McHone, you could have brought a whole army. Nothing was going to beat me tonight. Nothing was going to beat Ronnie Garvin. Hall of Fame night. Joe Wheeler yourself went in the Hall of Fame. My cousin, KC Thunder, Hall of Fame, well-deserved. Ronnie Garvin, well-deserved. Equalizer Crunch, well-deserved. It was a great night. But right here is the greatest award that you can win on WrestleFest night. Frank Parker, I beat you right in the middle, 1, 2, 3. Nobody can ever question that. Nobody can ever say I didn't get the 3 count. And James McHone, I made a promise to all the people watching, and I made a promise to you, and I delivered on that promise too, because I got stooges everywhere, and I just was told 2 minutes ago, you're knocked out laying across the armory over here in the shower, and you can't even get up. August 10th's coming. This title's up. Anybody wants a shot, you come get it. Rutledge, Tennessee, this Tuesday night. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to defend it. We're going to West Virginia. Southern States Wrestling's all over. Morristown's coming. Mountain Empire, this is your wrestling. Right here's your champion. This is your belt. Thank God I got it. I worked hard. We got it, Joe.
Congratulations, Beau. You deserve it. What a victory. And fans, what a match.
Wrestling fans, I came back in the locker room trying to get words from James McHone and the Big Business Army. They was able to keep one championship tonight, but they lost the most important one with the SSW championship, leaving the camp and going straight to Beau James. And you can see the aftermath down here as James McHone passed out. It looks like a beached whale laying out here. And Scott Sterling, guys, how is the leader of the Big Business Army?
This is none of your business. Get out of here. You go tell Beau James he hadn't heard the last of the Big Business Army. Come on. Get out of here.
Come on, James. You got girls waiting on you, man. James. Come on.
Man, I can't believe this.
This is WWE's Jerry the King Lawler. And Mountain Empire, this is your wrestling.